So Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory go unto Yahawashi, Yahawashi, by Hashem Crocodiles, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Salutations to you. Our community that's out there pushing this truth with all honesty and sincerity by way of the highways and byways and the sit downs. And Shalom to the Aquaf that's out there listening and learning. This is Brother Nayab, and I'm back with another lesson. So basically, this lesson is going to as you see at the top, it says the genealogy of Yahawashi, the Messiah, all right, the anointed one, all right, Yahawashi Mashiach, all right. So when you go to so basically, in this lesson, I'm about to prove that and I did this lesson before, but it wasn't on this page, and I'm about to make it quick. It's not about to be long-winded 20-minute, 40-minute, hour video or nothing crazy. It might be like 10, maybe pushing 15. So it says this Matthew 1:1 says the book of the generation of Yahawashi Mashiach, the son of David. Okay, the son of David, which will be King Solomon, and it says the son of Abraham. Okay, which will be Isaac. See, it says in verse 2, it says Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judas, and so on and so forth. So now let me go to the next one, right? It's gonna be in Genesis. It's gonna be in Genesis 22, chapter 22. This is Genesis chapter 22, and I'm going to start at 2, all right? It says, and he said, take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, okay, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of, okay? So this was none but Yahawashi, all right, in that carnation, in that carnated body, back then was getting prepared for what happened later when he came back as Yahawashi, all right, when he got crucified. So this is verse 3. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass and took 2 of his young men with him and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering. See, so you already see that's already and rose up and went unto the place of which the Most High had told him. All right. So let me go back to this. Let me get to chapter 19. Yeah, I think it's 17. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 16. All right. Then delivered he him therefore unto, see, it says the crucifixion. It says, then delivered he him therefore unto them to be crucified, and they took Yahawashi and led him away, just like in Genesis, low key. And he bearing his cross went forth into a place called the place of skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha. All right. So now let's get Hebrews, right? Because that was symbolic that Isaac in the future will be crucified. Will be sacrificed as Yahawashi. All right. So now let's get Hebrews. Okay. 10. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 8. It says, above when he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offerings and offering for sin thou wouldest not, neither has pleasure therein which are offered by the law. Verse 9, then said he, Lo, I come to do thy will of the Most High Yahweh. He taketh away the first, that he may establish the second. Okay. Verse 10, it says, by the which will we are sanctified through the offering of the body of Yahawashi Mashiach once for all. Okay. Yahawashi was that offering, foreshadowing things to come. Okay. Now, let me get Matthew. Let me go back. Let me get Matthew, right? What do I want? Matthew chapter 16. All right. And let's get 20. Let's get 21. It says, Yahawashi foretells his death. It says, from that time forth began Yahawashi to shew unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. Okay? Yahawashi was to take away sin for the elect, for the nation of Israel. All right? So now, let me go back to Genesis, right? 22. Now let's read verse 4. Because we read verse 3. It says, then on the third day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. It said, so basically, Abraham seen the place of sacrifice on the third day, it was like a preview of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? It was a preview. So you see, with the precepts you can get it. Now, let me get this Isaiah first. Let me get Isaiah 53 and 10. It's Isaiah 53 and 10. It reads, yet it pleased the Lord Yahweh to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord Yahweh shall prosper in his hand. Okay. So it pleased the Most High, Yahweh. So now let's get Hebrews. Uh, 2:16. Oops. What did that work? 2:16 says, verily, meaning truly, for verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. All right. Verse 17, wherefore in all things it behoved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to the Most High, to make reconciliation, okay, for the signs of the people. Verse 18, for in that he himself have suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted. Okay. So to make reconciliation for the sins of the people. All right. He is able. Yeah. So let's go to John. All right. Let's go to John 1. All right. So John 1. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High. All right. Now hold on. That ain't what I need. Let me jump down to 29. It says, here we go. It says, the next day, John seeth the Most High, John seeth Yahawashi coming unto him and saith, behold, the Lamb of the Most High, which taketh away the sin of the world. All right. And you know the world is the Israelites, you know. Now, let's go to Genesis. Back in Genesis. All right. 22. Let's get 22 again. 22. Let's get Genesis 22. Verse 6. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son, and he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. Can you imagine about to kill your son? Your own son. Verse 7. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father and said, my father. And he said, here I am, my son. And he said, behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? So he like, what's going on? Where the lamb at? You the lamb. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that had been a hell of a thing. You know, you probably thinking like, damn, my dad about to kill me, knock me off. Verse 9. And they came to the place which the Most High had told him of, and Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. Oh man. All right, so let's get let's go back to Hebrews. I'm not trying to make this long. Just gotta get it all the way through. 7 and 24. This is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 24. But this man, because he continueth ever, hath an unchangeable priesthood. Okay, first for his sons, first for his sins, all right. You know, for his own sins, then for the people's. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. And you know, for this he did once when he offered himself. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Genesis 22 and 9. And we're going to read through 12. And they came to the place which the Most High had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. Okay. Salakia. I was looking at something. And they verse 9. And they came to the place which the Most High Yahweh had told him of, and Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. Verse 10. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, took the knife to slay his son, and the angel of the Lord Yahweh called unto him out of heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, here I am. Verse 12. And he said, lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him, for now I know that thou fearest the Most High Yahweh, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. So he like, you was about to kill your only son for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how much fear that Abraham had in Yahawashi. In Yahweh. Okay? Period. That gotta be a hell of a man. Man, that's some shit. All right, so let's go to Hebrews 11. Like I said, I'm not trying to make it that long, but you gotta get all out. It's only like 2 more scriptures that we gotta get. All right, this Hebrews 11 and 17. By faith, Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Okay, verse 19. According that the Most High Yahweh was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob. Matter of fact, that's it on that. That's it on that. So basically, you had Abraham perceived that Yahweh will raise Isaac from the dead, and it happened. He believed that. All right. So let's go to Galatians. This gonna lay it all out. This is the last scripture. This is Galatians chapter 3, verse 16. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not into seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Hamashiach, which is Yahawashi. So there you go. So basically, Isaac is Yahawashi. So there you go. And also, King Solomon. So with that, I just wanted, little reincarnation just to prove that reincarnation is real. On that aspect that Isaac was an incarnation of Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't give all praise, honor, and glory going to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.